So the trial Pyaar, Kanoon, Dhokha presents a very beautiful choice, a take on choices and how one choice defines the person you are and their future. So my question to all of you present here, starting with Kajol, and that what is that one tough choice you had to make in life?
To be very honest, I never had any tough choices. I had some choices which were not popular maybe, but none that were really tough. Pretty much my choice throughout. I wouldn't say that anybody's influenced my choices too much.
We're going to keep a red light here. As soon as somebody's lying, कोई झूठ बोला तो हम लोग flash कर देंगे.
नहीं, वो अब ज़रूरत नहीं है. मैं जो भी बोलेगा ना मैं खड़ी हो जाऊंगी. मैं रोक लूंगी. टेंशन मत लो, मैं रोक लूंगी.
Please, Supan.
I think honestly, right now for me, it's learning to say no. I have a tough time saying no, and I'm learning to say it. And at times, there is greed to say yes to things, and I have to say no. It kills a part of you, but yeah, that's the toughest thing for me right now in life, and I'm blessed to have that choice.
What's your mobile number?
No. Give it to Gaurav, because I'm going to pitch him something very soon.
No. Well, I've seen so many actors on stage in the last few minutes, so I must tell you that there was a time in my life when I was in front of the camera, and I decided...
You said no.
Yeah, I decided I won't do that.
Can we see any footage, please, of you on the camera?
Thankfully, that's not on YouTube. You know, like, I don't know how that happened, but maybe you.
But I've seen that.
Yeah, you have.
I have.
Jisshu, you have faced that. That's right. Jisshu and I go back a long way, so he knows a lot of my secrets. But yeah, I think that was kind of interesting, right? So to step away from the camera and the seductive power of that, and to go behind the scenes was interesting. But yeah, happy
Good
about
for our
it.
careers. Thank you, Gaurav.
That's why I did it.
Jisshu?
I would steal the answer from Supan because I still can't say no, but right now I'm trying, and I've said no to a few things, which was very difficult for me. But I have made a choice, and I'm trying to stick to that, and hopefully good things are going to come out of that.
Indeed.
After saying no.
I'm giving you my GPay number. You steal my answers, you pay me. I don't do stuff for free.
तो जीपे तो बहुत है अभी शूट से चल रहा है शूट से चल रहा है
मेरा suspense account काफी लंबा चला है.
Kubbra, you will agree that Jisshu gives me quite a homely and close vibe because my wife's name is Jisha and I call her Jisshu sometimes and I'm like, bagal mein bathi.
Jisshu?
Jisshu.
You'll marry me first.
No, that's a promise.
Yeah, that's
Don't have to say no.
Gaurav? Or Asim? Which are?
Asim,
Aap se.
Okay, I wish I reach a stage where I can say no, but I'll get there. But the toughest choice I think I made was to be an actor. Honestly, I loved it, but I was also post-graduation working in a job, and you know we've all been through that place. So for me to say, okay, you know what, this is what I'm going to do with it, and let's see what happens. And thankfully, I'm here and with such wonderful people. So yeah, but that was still a tough choice I made once upon a time, saying, okay, acting is what I'm going to do.
Add to his layer, he is also the prodigy and child of Rohini Hattangadi and Jaydev Hattangadi. So he has to kind of make sure he does them proud, and he does. So
Thank
good
you.
choice.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so that was the choice.
Well, not so much tough choices, but choices we always make while we're, in this business when we're really on the job, producing. So, for me, the big question is, what's the project next? Once done, where do we take the company next? So that's the only tough choice. Yeah.
Sheeba ji?
Go for it.
यार ऐसा कुछ एक तो
कोई मजेदार आंसर. हाँ.
पेचीदा ऐसा कोई सवाल एक आना ही है.
सब प्रेशर.
No pressure.
No, I'm this is this. So every day only there are just so many choices to be made, damn it, in a day. Yeah, no, when you're a mum.
But go into the warts and pimples and the shit show that human beings can be, because relationships are not clean. The decisions that we make are messy, as you know. So, can I say it? No. But that was a fun part, right? Yeah, I felt it. Today Kajol is doing all yeah. Shit happens in life.
How much he has to control?
मार लो कोई नहीं. हाँ, हमारा रिश्ता है. So, so yeah, I mean that was the basic idea. That kind of go behind the masks, and we all wear masks. Let's explore the real facets and faces. So in that sense, the trial literally shows you the human side of relationships and the people that we are, and it tears you down. I mean, yeah, we had a great time making it, but we had a lot of emotional conversations while we were doing that because we opened up ourselves to that. And a lot of times while making the show, we would kind of improvise and write stuff on set as well because we just wanted to push the envelope more. It came from a very personal space that came out from our discussions with each other. It wasn't there. It was happening then and there. And you'll see that. I mean, there are some magical moments in the show which are literally coming about from discussions we had on that day. So yeah.
I'd just like to add, I think earlier there was a question on choices. One of the interesting choices for a platform is that in India, a lot of the purchasing power and viewership on mobiles, which is primarily where our content is watched, is with men. So the prototype always has been to go after stories which are male-led and about crises that men are dealing with, right? So I think here was an interesting sort of against the grain storyline where our male lead actor was not up to anything particularly good or noble.
That's so rude.
The good boy was being a naughty boy.
He wasn't. He was doing his job, but so I think that was one of the most interesting points on our decision here, right? That we believed two things. One, that men and women want to think of and watch interesting quality storytelling. And therefore, one of the bets that we've taken is that this is a story that will appeal to men as well, right? And second, we believe in the power of India's women. And I think the fact that if we can create something that women in this country really, really like and love, then that will also lead to good business outcomes as well. So, yeah.
Thank you.